The following tutorial explains how to convert a video into an animated GIF using Photoshop CC. As you will see, the process is pretty simple. And what I think is awesome, is that Photoshop provides an option to isolate a portion of a video during the import process. This is a really great feature in case you don't want to convert an entire video. Let's go ahead and get started. Step 1. Open Photoshop and select the File menu. So you will be choosing File, Import and then Video Frames to Layers. You will then navigate to and select the video file from your computer. Step 2. In the Import Video to Layers window, you can import the video using default settings for the entire video, from beginning to end, or choose from a selected range of frames within the video. Using the selected range only, you can click and drag the trim controls to isolate only the portion of the video you want to import. This is a great feature for editing the beginning and end of your animation. This will significantly affect file size. You can also preview how the video will look before you finish the import process by clicking on the play button. You can also check the box to limited to every 2 frames or whatever number you specify. However, checking the option to limit frames may not show in the preview window. For the purpose of this demonstration, I will not be limiting frames. But, keep in mind, this is a useful feature for optimizing your animation's file size. Once you have chosen your desired settings, go ahead and click on OK on the upper right of the window. Now you will see your animation timeline is fully populated at the bottom panel. Below the timeline frames are various animation controls. First, you can set how many times you want your animation to play. By default, this is set at forever. This means the animation will continuously loop by default. Next, there are controls for previous frame, play animation, and next frame. Also, you can see the tween animation control, duplicate frame, and delete selected frames. Notice how your timeline correlates to your active layers. Here I'll click on the few frames to show you. If you plan to edit your animation, it's important to understand this relationship. Otherwise, if you are simply saving the animation without editing anything, then you do not need to focus on this aspect. I will be touching on editing animations in future tutorials. Step 3. Assuming you don't want to make any changes to the timeline or layers, you can save your animation. This is handled through the top File menu. So you will click on File, then Export, and Save for Web, Legacy. This will bring up the Save for Web window. Here you'll want to save as GIF and choose whatever output settings you prefer. The final step is to click on Save. That's the end of this tutorial. If you found this tutorial to be helpful, please consider clicking the like button. Thanks for dropping by.